Well, here we are, a very sad weekend in the world of music. I'm sure you've all heard by now that Kurt Cobain, lead singer of Nirvana, was found dead in his home on Friday morning. And, you know, it's kind of hard to sit here and think to what to say. It's like, not since almost John Lennon is such a, you know, a tragedy in the world of music happened, and really sad loss, a guy who, you know, in such a short amount of time almost changed the world of music. I mean, music, if you think about it, what it was pre-Nirvana to like post-Nirvana, the guy changed the world of music in such a short time, one of the true geniuses of, you know, of music, and it's really a sad loss, and we want to send our best out to all his family and his friends, and, you know, our heartfelt sympathies going out to everyone involved. And we're going to go on the show with the show tonight. Liz Phair is here. And we're going to start things off and, you know, celebrate the man and the music of the band Nirvana. We're going to kick things off with Heart Shaped Box here on 120 Minutes.
I got life alone, in darkness and seclusion. Yeah, I know. You've been out there and tried to mix with the animals, and it just left you full of humiliated confusion. But the feeling of loneliness never leaves you. It haunts you everywhere you go. And then you meet me, and your whole world changes. Because everything I say is everything you've ever wanted to hear. So you drop your defenses, and you drop all your fears. And you're so busy feeling good that you never question why things are going so well. You wanna know why? 'Cause I'm a liar! Yeah, I'm a liar! I'll tear your mind out, I'll burn your soul, I'll turn you into me, I'll turn you into me, 'cause I'm a liar, a liar, a liar, a liar. I'll hide behind a smile and understanding eyes. And I'll tell you things that you already know, so you can say, I really identify with you so much. I'll come to you like an affliction, but I'll leave you like an addiction. You'll never forget me. You wanna know why? 'Cause I'm a liar. Yeah, I'm a liar. I'll rip your mind out. I'll burn your soul. I'll turn you into me. I'll turn you into me. 'Cause I'm a liar, a liar. Liar, 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 liar. I don't know why I feel the need to lie and cause you so much pain. Maybe it's something inside. Maybe it's something I can't explain. 'Cause all I do is mess you up and lie to you. I'm a liar. Oh, I'm a liar. But if you give me just one more chance, I swear I will never lie to you again. Because now I see the destructive power of a lie. They're stronger than truth. I can't believe I ever hurt you. I swear I will never lie to you again. Please, just give me one more chance. I will never lie to you again. Oh, I swear. I will never tell a lie. I will never tell a lie. No. No. Sucker, sucker, oh, sucker. I am a liar. Yeah, I am a liar. Yeah, I like it. I feel good. Oh, I am a liar. Yeah. I lie. I lie. I lie. Oh, I lie. I'll lie again and again. I'll lie again and again, and I'll keep lying. I promise.
Liar, a new single and video from the Rollins Band from his album Wait, which you can buy in stores beginning on Tuesday. I'm Louis Largent right now, as we do every week at this time. We count down the top 10 albums in the world of alternative radio. Let's check it out right now. As Luna debuts at 10 with their second album, Bewitched. Charlatans moving up 1 to 9 with Up to Our Hips. Tor Amos dropping 2 to 8 with Under the Pink. Enigma At number 7, lucky number 7 for a 5th week in a row, Enigma 2, The Cross That Changes. Green Day dropped 2 to 6 with Dookie. Morrissey moving up 3 slots to 5 with Vauxhall and I. Soundgarden moving up 1 to 4 with Super Unknown. Nine Inch Nails at a 3rd week with The Downward Spiral. Elvis and the Attractions at 2 for a 2nd week with Brutal Youth. And for 4 straight weeks, it's the number 1 alternative album in the country, Crooked Rain from Pavement. Hopefully you caught Pavement playing live on 120 Minutes last week, and tonight Liz Phair is here for an interview and a special acoustic performance. Right now it's the first video and the title track from an album that debuted at number 42, narrowly missing the chart. It's Panic On, title track from the 2nd album from New York City's Matter Rose.
Heard the latest buzz? Brand new heavies.
Dream on, dreamer. Life gets in your way.
Morrissey.
The more you ignore me, the closer I get.
Smashing Pumpkins. Green Day. Once the buzz starts, there's no stopping it. Plug in.
Do not adjust your set.
You're in the game, man.
Brain Scan is in control.
Play it, Michael.
Brain Scan, the ultimate experience in interactive terror. Rated R at theaters April 22nd.
Oh, I love that song.
It's gonna make you want to dance.
Hey! It's Pure Party. 2 rockin' CDs. Free with your paid subscription to Entertainment Weekly.
What I like about you.
Yeah!
Pump up the jam, pump it up.
Pure Party. 24 tunes on 2 CDs.
Pump it up, yo, pump it up.
Call now and get these 2 incredible CDs or audio cassettes absolutely free when you subscribe to Entertainment Weekly.
Tonight I'm gonna party like it's 1999.
Call now and get 30 issues for 4 monthly installments of only $5.99 each. Almost 70% off the cover price. You can even use your credit card.
2 free CDs with a subscription?
These are my favorite songs.
That's a double bonus.
That's great.
Call now. Save almost 70% on Entertainment Weekly and get the Pure Party CDs free.
This is you. This is the commercial you see. This is the number you call. This is the box that comes. This is the machine you get. This is the number you call. These are the exercises you do. This is how long it takes. This is how often you do it. This is the number you call. This is how you'll feel when you're done. The SoloFlex Muscle Machine. Just $39 a month. Call now for a free brochure and video. This is the number you call.
I go for the fettuccine with chicken and peppers. That is Thursday night special. So you'll find me at Max Nerma's on a Thursday night.
Wednesday, I ate most of what my girlfriend had, which was a Laredo grill. It was steak with a special kind of a butter on it. It was really, really good.
The jumbo fried shrimp is wonderful.
Tuesday night fajitas.
Tuesday night.
Yeah.
At Cooney's in Evanston, authentic Japanese dining is one thing you'll be sure to enjoy. Entrees like tempura, sukiyaki, beef and chicken teriyaki, to noodle dishes like nabiyaki udon and tempura soba, all served in a genuine Japanese atmosphere. Cooney's is home to world-renowned chef Yuji Cooney, who has prepared over 100 varieties of exotic sushi dishes for the last 25 years. Detour your way to Cooney's, 511 Main in Evanston, where we're only closed on Tuesdays.
It took an hour, maybe a day. But once I really listened, the noise just
Stick around because we've got the Meat Puppets latest on the way. And next Sunday night at midnight, 11 Central, the Meat Puppets will be here with special guest host returning yet again. Can't get enough of the man, Thurston Moore of Sonic Youth. And right now, I am so excited. I can't even tell you how excited I am because this is Liz Phair and she's here. And I'm so excited because I've read all the articles that have been written on you, and there have been many. And I sort of understand the relationship between Exile in Guyville, your album, and Exile on Main Street, but I don't understand it at all. And I'm glad you're here to sort of explain it.
Well, that's okay, because it would be difficult for you to understand it. It's something that was I took it like a thesis. So I was just thinking the other day that I would go to my parents' attic and dig out all the papers that I had, the lists and lists, to try and make sense of it so I could be more clear in explaining this. What I did was I just took the Exile on Main Street album, like lyrically and just in terms of like arrangement, sequencing, and I answered it in my own way. Sometimes it was disagreement. I treated mixed lyrics as sort of my love object. You know, he was what the man was saying, and this is what I was coming back with. And it was just kind of like this little dance between the two albums, which it wasn't literally, well, this is my version, or this is the same thing only from a female point of view. I was talking. It was a dialogue between their...
So it was a response record? They called it
completely. It was. Okay. I had all the songs. I didn't write any of the songs for that conceptual device, but I didn't know how to make an album. I mean, here I had this thing with Matador and I had to come up with an album. I had no clue which songs. I knew which I liked, but I had no idea what anyone else would like, and I had no idea how to arrange them in an order, you know, how to sort of put it together in a listenable, long form. So I just
There are two things that are really funny about that. How did you understand? That is like my second favorite album of all time. I can never understand the lyrics to it, ever.
You have to listen to it a lot. I had it in a Walkman for
But even
months
a lot.
and
Like, what does he say in the beginning of Tumblin' Dice? I mean, Linda Ronstadt did a cover of that song,
God,
and
you
she
have
got
to
it
play
wrong.
it for me again. Well, okay, let's just say I inferred where I could.
Okay.
I basically listened to phonetics and put it together. You can get enough. If you listen hard enough, you can get enough out of the lyrics to figure out what they're
Right,
talking about, basically.
right.
You're probably missing a bunch of the lines, but more than not, I just worked with what I had. And I didn't set any rules for myself. It didn't have to be a strict assignment. It was just a way to, you know, pull it together for my own album.
I feel much better now. It all sort of is
glad you
now
feel
clear to
better.
me. I guess
Clouds have parted.
I guess we're gonna play "Never Said" right now, the hit single and video
hit
from the
single and
album.
video.
More wardrobe changes in this than the Diana Ross.
We had fun with that. There was going to be even more. We cut it down. That was an edited.
This is the most poppy song on the record. This really sort of stands out
Yeah.
as the ultimate, like, hook, chorus, verse, you know, that whole thing.
Yeah,
It's sort of,
we meant it to.
Did you?
Yeah, definitely.
Well, we'll talk more about that later. Here it is. It is Never Said from Exile in Guyville.
Don't always spreading it round. All I know is I'm clean as a whistle. Maybe I didn't utter a sound. I never said nothing. I never said nothing. Don't know what they told you. Don't even care what about. All I know is I'm clean as a whistle. Maybe I didn't let the cat out. So don't look at me sideways. Don't even look me straight on. Don't look at my hands in my pockets, baby. I ain't done anything wrong. I never said nothing. No, baby, I never said nothing. I never said nothing. I never said nothing. I never said nothing. No, not to anyone. I never said
And when I wake up in the morning, my face. There's a blood that's flowing through the feeling, with a knife to open up the sky's veins. Some things will never change. They stand there looking backwards, half unconscious from the pain. They may seem rearranged in the backwater swirling. There is something that'll never change. And when I should have been done a long time, it laughs and says I find ways. Just when we're sheltered under paper, the rockets come at us sideways. Something will never change. They stand there looking backwards, half unconscious from the pain. They may seem rearranged in the backwater swirling. There is something that'll never change. And hey, I'm blind, good, fine, thrown from time on whose dime. And when I wake up in the morning to feel the daybreak on my face, there's a blood that's flowing through the ceiling, with a knife to open up the sky's veins. Some things will never change. They just stand there looking backwards, half unconscious from the pain. They may seem rearranged in the backwater swirling. There is something that'll never change. Some things will never change. They just stand there
This is Liz Phair. You've sort of been a poster child almost for the new women's music movement, if there is such a thing. But
more like the poster child for the cultural famine in the Midwest. It's alive! It's alive!
But there's definitely, like last year, since I live in New York, the Village Voice article with PJ Harvey on the cover, and you were the Village Voice Album of the Year.
Album of the Year.
And they took, you know, the Breeders and Hole. Is that even an issue for you, or do you?
I don't think about it that much. I really don't. I don't think that that was mostly a decision a long time ago when I would read my press and it would just, I was developing this enormous super ego, you know, like a panel of critics and judges sitting over my shoulder, which made it almost impossible to really write anything new or, you know, write a song that wasn't industry based, you know, like, oh, it's so hard to be here, you know, and so I just stopped. I think I feel it most when I come in contact with people that are so aware of it. And they freak out on me. They get that flush in their face and their eyes are popping out. They're like, what's it like? What's it like? You know? And that's funny. That's ironic.
You must get pretty intense. I would imagine you get pretty intense fan mail.
Don't read it much. Yeah, I don't even, I have to write my grandmother's before I start writing fans.
But do you read it though?
Sometimes I do. If it gets to me, I always read it. And I just gotta keep a stack of it, and when I start reading through it.
If I was a 17-year-old girl, I mean, I would be like, oh my God, you said everything that I wanted to say and, you know, couldn't say it. You would just be like it for me. And I would imagine you have sort of that, or maybe.
That happens to me in like donut shops or something. People would come up, and this one girl, I remember, she couldn't even speak to me. She was like shaking. She's, you know, you just want to be like I'm you, you know, it's the same thing. That division between celebrity and human is that's funny. We create that and then we bitch about it.
Yeah, I know.
Welcome to America.
Stick around for more conversation with Liz and a live performance from her and her band as 120 Minutes continues.
On the next catwalk.
The luckless dead took your comic book, you might as well kiss it goodbye.
What's the prognosis?
Not so good. The doctor says he has to stay flat on his back for a few more days.
Benny, you got no sense of values.
Yo, man, could you get Frank's little helpers over there?
Right here, right now.
Storeroom. 5 minutes?
Plug into Catwalk, Monday at 10 on MTV.
All they wanted was a fresh start.
You touch her again, you're a dead man.
They had no rights
I don't let my friends get hung.
and no one to stand up for them. They didn't ask for this kind of trouble.
A woman like you would be happier shopping someplace else.
Do I look like a criminal?
But fate turned 4 women into friends and 4 reluctant heroes
We hate heroes.
into legends. Bad Girls, rated R. Starts Friday, April 22nd at theaters everywhere.
Hey, what do these songs have in common? Give up? They're all on Totally 80s. The greatest hits from the decade when communism died and music videos were born. 40 awesome songs on 2 CDs or cassettes, including Robert Palmer, Culture Club, Jay Giles Band, 8 different cultures.
Walk like an Egyptian.
You can never have too many look balloons. You'll also get The Stray Cats, Belinda Carlisle, If If you went to the store and bought all of these hits on CD, it'd cost you over $400. Didn't the 80s teach us about overspending? Be smart. Get totally 80s.
To order, call the number on your screen or send check or money order. 2 CDs, $24.99. 2 cassettes, $19.99. Totally 80s is not sold in any store. Don't wait. Do it now.
A flower is perfect in every way. You, however, could use some work. The Soloflex Muscle Machine. 32 real weightlifting exercises with none of the hassles of free weights. All for just $39 a month. Call now for a free brochure and video.
Hi, I'm Steven Malkmus.
And I'm Bob Nastanovich.
We're from Pavement, and you're watching 120 Minutes on MTV.
It's 120 Minutes. I'm Louis Largent. Liz Phair is here. Let's talk about your band. Give props to your band, who are pretty great, they seem like, musician-wise.
Yeah, they are great. It evolved from the album. We recorded the album, and then basically I needed a live act.
Should we talk about, real quickly, like this sort of the story of how, like, the album, like, came about, or how you got signed?
How I got
signed.
signed.
Is that a boring story, or is that...
That's boring and long, but I can make it really fast and try and spice it up. Okay. I would never, ever, I've been playing guitar and writing songs for much too long, considering my lack of technical skill at this point, but I didn't let on to anyone that I played or wrote songs or anything. My parents didn't even hear it. Finally, I was living in San Francisco after graduating from college, and a friend of mine, he's sort of notable, Chris Brokaw, he's in comm, and it was in coding. He came to visit us, and he talked me into it. I felt so low about what we hadn't done that semester and all of our big plans for, like, theater productions, film. He said, just make me some tapes, just make me a couple tapes. So I just made him a tape, and I sent it to him, and I sent it to Taewon Yu, and they started making dubs of this. It was under the name Girly Sound, and that just sort of spread through that underground tape channel. It's just this amazing little, almost like sub-postal system. Yeah. And then Gerard had heard of it by the time I called him, and I called him because Brad said, I asked Brad, I'm really sick of my situation. I said, who's the coolest indie? Who would I, like, shoot for? He said, oh, Matador. So I called Gerard, and he'd heard of me through
the owner of Matador?
Owner of Matador. He'd heard of me through these tapes, and so it was really simple and easy. He said, great, make us a record.
And then how did the band come together?
Brad owns the studio. He runs the studio, Idful, where I recorded it. And I'd been recording with him, with another friend of mine, John Henderson. We were supposed to put out an album, but then we disagreed on how it would sound. And so Casey worked for Brad as an engineer at the studio. And so Brad was playing the bass and the drums, and Casey came in with a couple leads because I was doing a Stones tune. And I just said, Case, I need you. And Casey's a very Stones-esque lead guitar player. Yeah.
Do you ever feel overwhelmed by them, or sort of like, oh God, thank God they're here to sort of make up for it?
I think thank God they're here, because in no way do I ever feel, and we worked that out, they've been great through a long period of time, getting me to trust them, getting me to feel like I wasn't ever, my main fear with the band is that I would be submerged by my band, that it would turn into this thing. I watched bands form and dissolve over a number of years. I never, ever, ever wanted to be a band. That was like the last thing, or go on the road. That was my, clear distinction between, like, say, my art history major and, like, what I could have done with this hobby of mine. And it was just this very clear distinction. Do not want to be a band. So now I have a band that mainly is comprised of the people I record with, and then we take it live, and we do our best, considering that it isn't a band, and we work together. They make me feel comfortable. I'm in charge. I don't ever get submerged. I write the songs. They are recorded according to my needs. Then they get to play their own parts. I don't tell them what to do, in that sense. Yeah. And so it's like really worked out well.
Beautiful relationship.
Yeah.
We'll be talking more with Liz, and you'll see that very band that we're talking about in just a little bit. But right now, a brand new video from the Scottish band One Dove, and right now a brief profile of said band.
Scotland's One Dove emerged late last year with the video White Love,
And the song's trance dance sounds hark back to the band's inception.
We all met in Glasgow, just hanging about the same clubs. The dance scene had only been a couple of years old in Glasgow. It was all the slam clubs that we just hung out there.
With a band name like One Dove and a video called White Love and an album called Morning Dove White, being a fan of these guys can be a bit confusing. They did at least tell us that the album title has something to do with the Native American grandmother of Elvis Presley.
You see that his grandmother's name or the name of her tribe, but when we were just completing the album, we'd been working for a long time with a guy called Jeff Barrett who runs Heavenly Records. He's a bit of a rock and roll hero in Britain, and he's just a mine of, musical information. And he just came up to us and said, look, how about using this name for your, because it's incorporating the dove. And there was it sort of has connotations of purity, especially with Red Indians being such a civilized race anyway. And we were quite happy to go with that with the title.
The moon is a nature romance everywhere. Why is the night so full of dark despair?
The second video from Morning Dove White is for the track Breakdown, a song also appearing on the soundtrack to the Charlie Sheen action comedy, The Chase.
We weren't all that sure about having our music in films and stuff, but then when we heard about the actual scene it was involved in was Charlie Sheen and this woman making love in a car at 70 miles per hour, we thought, yeah, we'll have our song in that.
The moonlight
From Give Out But Don't Give Up, that's Primal Scream with Rocks here on 120 Minutes. I'm Louis Largent. This is Liz Phair, who is right now wrapping up her U.S. tour. Did you go all across the... was it a U.S. tour?
We've only been out for 9 days. It's
Oh.
not like a major tour. We don't tour majorly.
Have you gotten comfortable with the idea of playing live? Do you feel pretty good about that now?
I'm not nervous anymore. We've still got a ways to go. And I think I vacillate between thinking that it's a really good idea for me to pursue this, and then sometimes I think, oh, what am I doing here? Why am I doing this? You know, I didn't originate as a band. I didn't originate as a performer. I would consider myself a writer or a recorder or an artist, but I wouldn't consider myself a performer, and I think there is a distinction. So that's always sort of an issue with me.
Do you like move around more these days, or do you sort of just like hold on?
I think my hips kind of like shift back and forth, maybe a little bit more. Brad says I'm working on it. Sometimes my foot taps. That I've started to introduce it. I think I'm doing it so I can prove that I can play guitar at some level.
Well, you do okay at it, I think. But you're a great songwriter, though. Can I ask you about the album cover?
Sure.
Does it? Do you ever get like? It sort of looks. You sort of look like Stevie Nicks on the cover.
Yeah, that was so funny. That was when we were picking that one. I was at the Rainbow, and I was doing these photo booth photos, trying to make an animated sequence, which is really difficult because there's a good 20-second pause between each photo. So you're like. I was trying to mouth the words, you know, like slow pronunciation of syllables, and I came out with these. And Nate from Urge Overkill was with us, and he just grabbed hold of this one and he said, Lizzie, this is it. Look at this. Crop it right here. It's fantastic. Look at this. And he like basically just convinced me that this was the album cover. It was the new, and he said that. He was like, it's the 90s Stevie Nicks. It's fantastic. It's brilliant. And I submitted an earlier cover to Matador with tons of collaged photos and stuff, and I think Chris was just like, no one's gonna buy it, no one wants to look at this woman in a pool. She's like this fat woman in a pool. And so he threw in this one, and...
Well, I'm sad that we have such a short time, because one thing we didn't talk about is that your album is done. It's in the can, I guess it'll be...
That's okay, we'll have plenty of time to talk about that.
Okay, and you come back and play live for us in a little bit, okay? Stick around, because right after break.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you for coming. Liz Phair and her band will be back performing live, so stay with us.
Yummy. Have you ever watched a nature show? To select your entree. That was great. Have you ever been seduced by your toaster? Or have you ever tangoed with your television? Yeah, you wish. Plug in.
A lot of pet foods promise good health, but just one is recommended by veterinarians for good health above all the rest: Hill's Science Diet. Science Diet is recommended by veterinarians 3-to-1 over any other brand. Science Diet, because the first choice of veterinarians should be your choice too.
Hill's Science Diet is available at Pet Food Warehouse, the place with the monkeys, 777 North Quentin Road in Palatine. Pet Food Warehouse.
Do you find that life just takes your breath away?
Phil, you better get on track.
Then get on track with Nordic Trek, the world's best aerobic exerciser. Nordic Trek simulates the motion of cross-country skiing to give you a superior aerobic workout. It's the only exerciser with the patented flywheel for a smooth workout that's easy on your joints. It strengthens your heart and lungs, increases your energy, and gets you in shape for life's challenges in only 20 minutes, 3 times a week. Does daily stress sometimes get to be too much?
Bill, you're late for the staff meeting. Your 9 o'clock appointment is early and line 1 is still holding. You really need to get on track.
Get on track with Nordic Trek, the world's best aerobic exerciser. Regular exercise on Nordic Trek helps you stay mentally alert, increase your productivity, and perform at your best. Its patented flywheel most accurately simulates cross-country skiing for a smooth, total body workout that's non-jarring and easy on your joints. Best of all, it doesn't take a lot of time, just 20 minutes 3 times a week. Are you finding it harder and harder to make ends meet?
Bill, your blood pressure's still too high. You need to lose some weight. You better get on track.
Get on track with Nordic Trek. Research shows that Nordic Trek, by working both your upper and lower body, burns more calories and fat than ordinary exercisers. And regular exercise on Nordic Trek helps you control your cholesterol levels, blood pressure, and keeps your heart healthy. Plus, Nordic Trek can help you manage stress. Are you ready to get on track? Then call now and discover what over 1 million Americans already know. The best way to meet your fitness goals at home is with Nordic Trek. Discover for yourself why Nordic Trek is called the world's best aerobic exerciser. With Nordic Trek, you'll increase your energy, feel less stress and anxiety, take weight off, and improve your overall health. Call today for a free video and brochure and get on track with Nordic Trek.
Hi, I'm Greg.
And I'm John.
We're from the Afghan Wigs.
And you're watching 120 Minutes on
MTV.
An MTV premiere from the Backbeat Band featuring Wigs frontman Greg Dooley on vocals is coming up at the top of the hour, but right now with music from her debut album Exile in Guyville. This is a special acoustic performance from Liz Phair and her band 6 Feet 1.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And into the second 60 we go of MTV's 120 Minutes. We're here every Sunday night starting at midnight, 11 Central. Very big thank yous go out to Liz Phair and her band for stopping by tonight and performing. Check us out next week when the Meat Puppets will be here to do the same thing along with special guest hosts returning again by popular demand. Thurston Moore of Sonic Youth. Still to come tonight, an exclusive live performance from Matthew Sweet and videos from Cell, The Spinanes, Money Buddy Boss Tones, Nine Inch Nails, Stabbing Westward, Cracker, and more. Right now, an MTV premiere from the Backbeat Band. And Backbeat, which I'm sure a lot of you know by now, is the new film about the early days of the Beatles when they were cutting their teeth in Hamburg, Germany, and John Lennon's relationship with his friend and then bandmate Stu Sutcliffe. This is an all-star alterna band, and the lead singer is Greg Dooley. See if you can pick out the other members of said band. And when Greg Dooley was here, he told us what it was like to try to imitate one of the biggest icons in the history of rock and roll.
It was weird. I mean, some of those songs I had were so strongly associated with hearing John Lennon sing them that, you know, unconsciously I think I did try to, that was the only way I knew how to, I mean, it's straightforward rock music. There's not a lot of room for interpretation. It's like, I mean, every song that I sang in had baby in it and also had the words rock and roll in it. So, you know, there's not much room for playing around in there. It either sounds like it or it doesn't, you know.
I know what Arthur's gonna say. He's gonna say, I gave you a chance. I put a brush in your hand. I went out on a limb for you, and you're gonna toss it away to go and play bass in John Lennon's skiffle band.
It's not a skiffle band.
He's gonna say,
it's a rock and roll band.
I open the doors for you.
It's not my band.
Yeah, that's what he'll say.
It's a group.
The best things in life are free, but you can't give them to the birds and bees. I need money. That's what I want. That's what I want. That's what I want. Your love give me such a thrill, but your love don't pay my bills. I need money. That's what I want. Money don't get everything, it's true, but what it don't get, I can't use. I need money. That's what I want. That's what I want. That's what I want. Give me money. Lots of money. Whole lot of money. Give me money. That's what I want. That's what I want. Give me money. Whole lot of money. Give me money. Lots of money. That's what I want. That's what I want.
I wanna hold the hand inside you. I wanna take the breath that's true. to you and I see nothing. I look to you to see the truth. You live your life, you go in shadow. You'll come apart and you'll go black. Some kind of night into your darkness. Close your eyes with what's not there. Fade into you. Strange you never knew. Fade into you. I think it's strange. The stranger light comes on slowly. A stranger's heart without a home. You put your hands into your head. And then smiles cover your heart. Fade into you. Strange you never knew. Fade
From their second album, So Tonight That I Might See, that is Mazzy Star with a second version of their song, Fade Into You, second version of the video here on 120 Minutes. I'm Louis Largent. Next up is a brand new video from the New York band Cell. Now, these guys first got their big break when their drummer, Keith Neely, was a guitar tech for Sonic Youth, and Thurston Moore, who we talked about him like 5 times tonight, he'll be guest hosting next week, apparently heard him playing a single that Cell had recorded and liked it so much that he released it on his own Ecstatic Peace label. They are now signed to the same major label as Sonic Youth, Geffen Records, and released their second album, Living Room. Here's the first video. It's called Milky.
Cheap glass road we're all led to, stained with gold and lonely wind in our heads brought something new. Now the flowers in my bed, not just for you. You're trying, push it back, but your scene is dying for things that last. Why don't you quit? I'm sick of it. Your one last trick, and I see through it. No excuses. Haven't let your light shine down.
You know how we do it.
Just another day.
MTV, more than the sum of its parts.
Did someone say jam session?
It's awesome dunks. Whoa! It's thunderous stuff. Yes. It's NBA action and excitement that only a jam session can provide. Sports fans, get ready for an incredible offer from Sports Illustrated.
Yeah. Come on with it.
You'll see unbelievable NBA action set to the beat of today's hottest music in the NBA Jam Session video. And you'll also get an officially licensed NBA cap featuring the team of your choice. And best of all, both gifts are absolutely free with your paid subscription to Sports Illustrated.
Everybody at home, don't try that. Please don't try that.
The NBA Jam Session video takes flight as the NBA's best ram, jam, and sometimes gets slammed. You'll see basketball legends and up-and-coming stars from angles you won't believe. Add the music of today's hottest stars, and you've got a rim-rocking jam session. And it's free with Sports Illustrated, the best way to get into the action 54 times a year. Call now to subscribe or renew, and you'll get 54 issues of Sports Illustrated, including our exclusive college and pro football previews, and of course, our famous swimsuit issue, all for just $1.39 an issue. You save over 52% off the cover price. And that's not all. Call right now and you'll also get this officially licensed NBA team cap. Pick your favorite from the 27 NBA teams. The choice is yours. For quicker delivery, use your credit card. The NBA Jam Session video shows you basketball action like you've never seen before.
I was doing that dunk in high school. 10th grade.
The NBA Team Cap lets you pick your favorite from any one of the NBA teams. It's a sports package so good you'll jump for joy. Don't miss out. Call now for your free NBA Jam Session video and your free cap. There is nothing in the world like Sports Illustrated. Get into it.
A lot of pet foods promise good health, but just one is recommended by veterinarians for good health above all the rest: Hill's Science Diet. Science Diet is recommended by veterinarians 3-to-1 over any other brand. Science Diet, because the first choice of veterinarians should be your choice too.
Hill's Science Diet is available at Pet Food Warehouse, the place with the monkeys, 777 North Gwenton Road in Palatine. Pet Food Warehouse.
You can combine wiener dogs and drag racing, luge and bowling, sumo and high dive, even lawyers and rodeo. In fact, if you can combine great taste and less filling, you can combine just about anything. But nothing can be combined with drinking irresponsibly. That just isn't funny. Miller Lite reminds you to please think when you drink.
This is Chris from Stabbing Westward.
And I'm Stuart.
And you're watching 120 Minutes on MTV.
And we've got their video for Nothing coming up, along with 9 Inch Nails and a brand new one from the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones. But right now, it's Sunday. The latest video from the Spinanes. Their debut album is called Manos, which is Spanish for hands, and a title that is, for some reason, often mispronounced by me in particular. And singer Rebecca Gates gave us her take on why that happens. And by the way, a happy belated happy birthday to Rebecca, whose birthday it was this past Friday.
It was funny because we went to England in November, and a lot of people pronounced the album Manos, and I thought that was just their accent over there. But it turns out there's a big Greek population there, and evidently Manos is a really common Greek name.
Mike. You named our record Mike.
Start the tape. Somebody?
let's have one tonight. They can all sleep soundly, and everything is alright.
Not to, I guess, win a little popularity contest in a scene or whatever, and you know, play around and try and get as many hip people into us as possible or whatever from Chicago. We just didn't really want to do that. We just really wanted to try and make a really cool record and try and concentrate on all of the effort that goes into doing that.
From their debut album, Ungod, that's Stabbing Westward with Nothing here on 120 Minutes. Stick around, we still got an exclusive live performance from Matthew Sweet, the latest from Cracker, and right after the break it is a brand new one from the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones.
Our curse as humans is that we're trapped in time, forced to interpret life as a chain of events, a story, and when we can't figure out what our own particular story is, we feel somehow lost. Does it matter in life that we travel through our days from birth to love to marriage to children to death? Or is the storyboard aspect of life merely a bookkeeping device, something we're stuck with as humans to make sense of our iffy situation here on Earth?
A career in electronics is a great reason to get up in the morning. Find out how ITT Tech can help you prepare. Call 1-800-942-0099.
This could be your arm. This could be your chest. These could be your shoulders. This could be your thigh. This could be your stomach. This could be your back. This could be your body. This could be the way. Call now for a free brochure and video.
Crank up the volume. Introducing Guitar Rock from Time Life Music, the awesome rock collection that really kicks. Get Guitar Rock on cassette or compact disc for just $9.99. That's 2 albums worth of music.
I can't get enough of your love. I can't get enough of your love. Won't you fly free, bird, yeah. So right. Take it easy. Smoking in the boys' room. Smoking in the boys' room. Ain't seen nothing yet. Baby, you just ain't seen nothing yet.
Then you can preview other Guitar Rock volumes at no risk. Satisfaction guaranteed.
Monday warrior, mean, mean strike. Today's Tom Sawyer, mean, mean pride.
Check it and see.
Crank it up with Guitar Rock. Just call this number and get rockin'.
To order Guitar Rock, call 1-800-477-9200. That's 1-800-477-9200. Or send $9.99 for 1 cassette or 1 compact disc, plus $3.50 shipping and handling to Guitar Rock, Department 1, Richmond, Virginia 23280.
Hi, I'm Rob. And I'm Robert. We're from Possum Dixon. And you're watching 120 Minutes on MTV.
We have an exclusive live performance from Mr. Matthew Sweet and the latest from Cracker still to come. But right now, brand new video from the band that we love around here, the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones. We've already gotten 2 videos from the Boss Tones' latest album, Don't Know How to Party, but they've also got an EP out called Ska Core, The Devil and More, which includes remake of the Bob Marley classic Simmer Down, and they've made a video for it which is sort of gives the spirit of the Boss Tones, the, you know, up-tempo sort of party atmosphere that they have at their shows. They're non-stop touring, which they're, I think, in the middle of right now, and an album I think is getting ready to be recorded very soon. But right now here is Simmer Down from the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones.
Simmer Something's gotta move here. You knock it on wood, you find some gold. Oh yeah. Don't be sad. You're a world-class man. Look fantastic in your gassed-up casket. At least the thing still flies. I believe this road is starting to wind, and where we're going, starting to hide. You want it that bad, you're a world-class fan. But never leave a trail of crumb. If you want it that bad, be a world-class fan. Remember where you started from. If you want it that bad, you're a world-class fan. You want it that bad, you're a world-class fan. Don't be sad, you're a world-class fan. Don't be sad, well, you're a world-class fan. No, babe, don't be sad, not you a world-class fan. All these cats with holy jeans, dirty hair and titty rings. Say what you see, man. We got these questions. Is it true that you've sold your soul? I say, hey man, I don't know. Let me a quarter, won't you? I'll call my accountant. Let's get on this. Get on with it. If you wanna change the world, shut your mouth and stop this spinning. Get off this. Get on with it. If you wanna change the world, shut your mouth, start this minute. Petty little lie, you told us come around the judging stone. Yeah, all we're trying to do is make a fortune. Yeah, we ain't got no government loans and no one sends a check from home. Well, get this, we're just doing what we wanna. So let's get on this, get on with it. If you wanna change the world, shut your mouth and start this minute. Get on this, get on with it. If you wanna change the world, shut your mouth and start this minute. Well, the guitar player's staying out in Hollywood and saying he's just trying to get some sleep. But everyone's complaining, are you truly deeply cynical? Cause boy, you know I love you so when no one knew your name and you were pompous. Still out, let's get off this, get on with it. If you wanna change the world, shut your mouth and start this minute. Get off this, get on with it. If you wanna change the world, shut your mouth, get off this, get on with it. If you wanna change the world, shut your mouth and start this minute. Get off this, get on with it. If you wanna change the world, shut your mouth, yeah.
heard the latest buzz? Brand new heavies. Morrissey.
The more you ignore me, the closer I get.
Smashing Pumpkins. Green Day. Once the buzz starts, there's no stopping it. Plug in.
Hurry, hurry, hurry! Gifts for Success is the only place on earth where everything is now 70% off. All 200,000 items are 70% off at the lowest price on earth, or it's free. Hurry to Gifts for Success, 70% off first come, first serve sale. This sale will end without notice, so hurry, 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 and save 70% off the regular price. It's crazy, unbelievable, and truly fantastic. Save 70%. Gifts for Success in Yorkshire Plaza, Aurora, West Point Center Mall, Hillside, the Grove Plaza, Downers Grove, Meadowstown Mall, Rolling Meadows, and Ford City Mall, Chicago.
I go for the fettuccine with chicken and peppers. That is Thursday night special. So you'll find me at Max Nerma's on a Thursday night.
Wednesday, I ate most of what my girlfriend had, which was a Laredo grill. It was steak with a special kind of a butter on it. It was really, really good.
The jumbo fried shrimp is wonderful.
Tuesday night fajitas.
Tuesday night.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that song.
It's gonna make you want to dance.
Hey, it's Pure Party. 2 rockin' CDs. Free with your paid subscription to Entertainment Weekly.
What I like about you, yeah, you hold me tight.
I love the Romantics.
Pump up the jam, pump it up.
Pure Party. 24 tunes on 2 CDs.
This is the ultimate party collection. I've never seen this at a record store before. Mark is hot.
Come on, swing. Call now and get these 2 incredible CDs or audio cassettes absolutely free when you subscribe to Entertainment Weekly.
You can't sit down and hear Prince.
Everybody loves Prince.
Entertainment Weekly is your complete guide to everything in entertainment, and it's more than just great reviews.
It covers everything from music,
Articles on the movies that are out.
TV,
Video.
books.
The writing is great. It's got an edge to it.
Absolutely fun to read. It makes me feel like I have a friend on the inside.
Call now and get 30 issues for 4 monthly installments of only $5.99 each. Almost 70% off the cover price. You can even use your credit card.
2 free CDs with a subscription?
These are my favorite songs.
That's a double bonus.
That's great.
The Kinks. Music that's like timeless.
You can't even make a tape like this for yourself. It would just take too long.
You really got me. You really got me. You really got me.
First thing I would do with those CDs is invite over a lot of people and have a party.
Yeah. Play that fucking music right.
Call now. Save almost 70% on Entertainment Weekly and get the Pure Party CDs free.
Any excuse to have a party.
Hi, we're Overwhelming Color Fast. And we're schmoozing it up on 120 Minutes on MTV.
Thanks for staying up late with 120 Minutes tonight. I'm Louis Largent. Final video on tonight's show is, it's actually not a video at all. It's an exclusive live performance from Matthew Sweet. On the heels of his latest album, Altered Beast, Matthew has released an EP called Son of a Beast, and it includes 5 live performances, an unreleased track, and a remix of a song off of Altered Beast called Devil with the Green Eyes. Now, although you guys have never seen it, Matthew actually performed that song when he stopped by 120 way back in November, and since he's got this live record out, we figured, what the heck, we're going to play for you, the kind of swell guys that we are here. So here it is, Matthew Sweet live performing Devil with the Green Eyes on 120 Minutes.
know you can only see me as a vision. I might fade away with the coming of a new dawn, and your heart is breaking. What are you gonna do now that you're tired of faking it? What are you gonna do now when it's hard to take it? You know what happened each time. The devil with the green eyes said you were never meant to be mine. 'Cause I came up from a dark world. Every love I've ever known is dead. You come close enough to see I am in you. I will tell you why you're feeling so uncertain. Every word I say has a way of turning evil in you, and your heart is breaking. What are you gonna do now that you're tired of faking it? What are you gonna do now when it's hard to take it? You know what happened each time. The devil with the green eyes said you were never meant to be mine. 'Cause I came up from a dark world. Every love I've ever known is dead. And your heart is breaking. What are you gonna do now that you're tired of faking it? What are you gonna do now when it's hard to take it? You know what happened each time. Devil with the green eyes. You were never meant to be mine. 'Cause I came up from a dark world. Every love I've ever known, every love I've ever known, every love I've ever known is
Matthew Sweet there performing Devil with the Green Eyes live here on 120 Minutes. And that's it. Show's over. But we invite you to send your comments and your suggestions and your cult classic requests to 1515 Broadway, 24th floor, New York, New York, 136. Thanks very much to Liz Phair for stopping by and performing tonight. And be sure to check us out next Sunday night at midnight, 11 Central, when the Me Puppets will be here for an interview and a live performance with special guest host Thurston Moore of Sonic Youth. And the reason I guess Thurston Moore is consented to do it again is because, barring any unforeseen circumstances or anything, this will actually be my last show. I'm handing over the torch to a yet unknown host, and I guess we're going to figure out something what to do, but I still work at MTV, and I guess I'm going to go on and work behind the scenes and be in the programming department. So I'll still be around here, but just not on camera anymore. So aren't you glad you
get rid of that long-haired, like, heavy metal guy? All he does is talk about Rush all the time, hosting this alternative show. Jesus Christ.
So that's it. Thanks for having me for the last year, and don't forget about Kennedy weeknights at 12:30 a.m. for Alternative Nation. For 120 minutes, I'm Louis Largent, and I'll leave you with a little more from Matthew Sweet.